Okay, number 2. Subtract 3/8 minus 2/3. Okay, I'll kind of give you some hints as you go. See if you can do at least step by step some of these all by yourself. Okay, first thing you want to do, first make sure they're both fractions, and they are. Okay, next thing you want to do is least common denominator. Okay, the least common denominator, I'll use the trick we talked about before in the last slide. 3 won't go into 8, so let's do 8 times 2, 16. Will 3 go into 16? No. Okay, so let's try 8 times 3, 24. Will 3 go into 24 evenly? Yes. Okay, so the least common denominator is 24. Okay, do the next step. Okay, try to get the same, the fractions in the original problem with the new denominator of 24 using multiplication. Okay, you do that by taking the first fraction times 3's. You got to get a 24 in the denominator, so you multiply by 3. So you got to do that to the top and the bottom. The second fraction, you need to multiply the 3 on the bottom times 8. So you got to multiply the top by 8. Okay, go ahead and multiply those out. Okay, you should have gotten 9 over 24. Minus 16 over 24. Okay, now do the next step. Okay, remember the next step is to write the subtraction or addition problem on top and keep the 24 on the bottom. Okay, you should be typing in 9 minus 16 all over 24. Okay, even though you may not have to figure out the answer, I gave you a place to change 9 minus 16 to an addition. Okay, so you should be writing or typing in 9 minus 16 as 9 plus negative 16, because we same change opposite to that. 24 on the bottom. Okay, continue on. Okay, you should be taking 9 plus negative 16 over 24. Okay, when you add a positive to a negative, you subtract and keep the bigger sign. Okay, so 16 minus 9 is 7. Okay, you got to keep that 7 as a negative. So we have negative 7 over 24. Okay, so that is reduced. Okay, but do something to that negative. Negative 7 over 24. Remember how we changed that another way, wrote that a different way? Okay, so negative 7 over 24 could also be written as a negative out in front, and then 7 over 24. So negative 7 over 24 is the same thing as negative 7 over 24. Okay, guys, that's exactly the same thing. It just looks a little bit different. I actually prefer the first way, negative 7 over 24. Okay, keep me posted if you have questions on these.